I think the first one was when I get the news I was going to start. That would have been Friday. No. That would have been Wednesday afternoon or Thursday in the morning. Yeah, they told both me and Carson what was going to happen Thursday after or in the morning before practice.
Stetson, can you just kind of speak on that first half there? I mean, how did you kind of come into this game? I mean, obviously there was a lot of expectation for Carson to start this game from the outside, and what was that kind of like from your perspective, trying to go into this game and continue your performances that you had last year?
Brandon, can you repeat that? I got like the last half. We just turned up the volume. I can hear you now, but I only got the last half.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So obviously, I mean, from the outside, a lot of people didn't really know who was going to start this game. A lot of people thought it might be Carson. I mean, how did you kind of handle that coming into this game and to kind of come out and kind of perform how you did?
Well, I just, it really didn't matter to me what the outside people were talking about. But I just prepared like we were playing Clemson, like I did last week. And every game that I started and every game that I've been here, I just prepared the same way and knew that, UAB, I think they won the conference championship 2 of the last 3 years. And so I was just prepared to go out there and, it didn't really matter what everybody else said. I can't hear it. One more time, sorry. One more time.
I think Mike is muted.
Okay, I'm sorry. Good job, Ryan. We'll go to Anthony Dasher, followed by Chip Towers.
All right. Hey, Stetson, good to see you. I know when Coach Smart was asked about quarterbacks on Tuesday, talked about you and Carson. He said that the one thing about you, you'd had a lot of, I guess, what he called banked reps, I guess, going for you. How much did that experience from last year? How much did that help you coming into this game? Just kind of going back to what you were doing last season.
I mean, I'd say a lot. You see freshman quarterbacks come in and, the first few games, they're reacting to college speed. So I guess in the back of my, brain, that was probably there. I don't really know for an answer, but I mean, it seemed to help.
Let me get unmuted here. Yeah. Stetson, an unbelievable, start. You didn't have an incompletion. You were throwing long balls. Have you ever had, kind of a game like that, even in high school or anything else? And what are we to make of this going forward, right? I mean, you can't play any better than you played. Does this, are you QB1? Are you QB2? Are you QB3? Or you don't care?
Yeah, I was wondering when that was going to come up. Yeah, no, it seems like that's usually an Oklahoma stat line when they play some, North, Southwest Texas. But no, I can't answer that, Chip. But whoever's the guy, we're all ready, all of us. I think everybody on the team has confidence with everybody in our quarterback room, and we're all good friends. We all prepare the same way. You knew you were going to get that answer.
We'll next go to Mark Weiser, followed by Mike Griffith.
Stetson, how do you stay ready, not knowing for sure if another moment like this will come? Is it hard, or is there something in your DNA that puts you in that position?
Yeah. I don't know. I guess it's just, a little bit of innate confidence where, you believe, you believe you're good enough. And it really doesn't matter, the situation that's thrust upon you. I mean, it seems the last 2 games I've had to come in when nobody expected me to, the situation hadn't really been, forgiving. So I guess you're right. It's a little bit innate. And, it always helps when you got great players on the field. You got so much protection and speed all over the field like we did tonight.
Stetson, I know you don't concern yourself too much with the outside critics, but the last time we saw you, you were injured against Florida. I mean, how important was it for you to show what you can do healthy, maybe validate yourself once again and have that opportunity to get back out there with a healthy throwing arm and game action?
Yeah. I guess it does always seem like I'm, fighting for my supper. But I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty nervous. I couldn't eat pregame meal. Because I guess I say I don't, care about what other people think, and I don't really, but I was nervous. I was like, I need to play well today. And, I prepared, like I had to. And then it helps when you got Jermaine Burton running down the field on the second play to get all the jitters out.
Next, we'll go to Paul Newberry, followed by Seth Emerson.
Yeah, hey, Stephen. You kind of joked about your stat line, but could you ever imagine putting up numbers like that, even maybe against a team that can't quite match your talent? But at one point, I think your quarterback rating was like 755, whatever that means. But it seems pretty good. So just can you just speak to when you look at that stat line when it's over?
Yeah, it seemed like. We hit the first one, and then we kind of had a drive the second drive, then we hit the third one, and then we hit the fourth one, and it's like, wow. Those are, I think we played like 20 plays the first half, and we put up 35 points, if I'm counting right. But no. Anybody who tells you that if that stat line was expected, then they're lying to you. It was a pretty weird game. So no, to answer you.
Stetson, when and why did you guys decide you were going to go deep like that? It was a concerted effort. I know you weren't the QB against Clemson, but obviously totally different strategy. Yeah.
I think Clemson was playing so much. They just played too high zone and just dropped everybody out. It's hard to hit those plays. When a defense goes into a game saying they're not going to let you give up those plays, they're not going to give up those plays, then, you got to be so much better than them to get those plays. I guess we just went into the week, we wanted to be explosive, just to, like you said, we didn't score that many points. And so, it was, we knew going into this game that we were going to try to be explosive, and I think everybody prepared. All the receivers were fired up. And especially when it started coming to fruition and we started completing those balls.
Next, we'll go to Reggie Chapman with 11 Live, followed by Mark Bradley. Reggie, do you have a question?
Stetson, what would you say was the the feeling for you, knowing that you were able to put up the numbers that you kind of wanted to? I know you had that nervous energy before the game, but to be able to actually step off the field, do the ESPN interview and all that stuff once again, how did that feel for you? Does it feel kind of surreal?
No, it's kind of funny. I think the guy told me from ESPN, I didn't get his name, but he told me, he said tomorrow's paper is going to read mailman delivers again. And I told him it's hot and it's cold. I think in my Instagram bio it says ebbs and flows. Sometimes you're on top of the world, sometimes you're not. Was it cool? Yeah. Am I glad we won the game? Yeah. But at the end of the day, we execute on offense.
Mark Bradley question.
I don't have one. Thank you.
And then we'll have our last two questions for Stetson. We'll go to Palmer Toms, followed by Ryan Curley.
Yes, Stetson, I know you told us that you figured out that you were going to start on Thursday. What did the week before that look like?
Clemson week or the UAB week?
No, the UAB week, but like leading into Thursday.
So we were, we just, geez, I mean, yeah, we split the reps.
Stetson, when did the nerves go away? It looked like you were having a lot of fun out there.
Well, I would say the first drive, but I mean, that was only 2 plays. Probably whenever we got that free play and I got like marshmallowed sandwiched on that late hit. And usually, I mean, if you can talk to any quarterback, once you get hit, then you're fine. So probably then feel like a football player again.
Thanks, Stetson. Appreciate your patience with the audio issues, and congratulations on a good game.
All right, perfect. Thank you. And everybody go check out DGD Fund. It's good cause. Write about it, please.